Hey guys, welcome to my channel मी ट्रेडर। आज हम इस वीडियो में वन ऑफ द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट एंड पॉपुलर टॉपिक के ऊपर बात करने वाले हैं, दैट इज ट्रेंड लाइन। एंड आई एम श्योर दैट यू नो ट्रेंड लाइंस आर प्योर प्राइस एक्शन टूल एंड इट वर्क्स लाइक मैजिक। सो लेट्स गेट स्टार्टेड। There are four parameters to check the validity and strength of the trend lines. So we will discuss these four parameters along with the charts. So first parameter is touch points. The touch point should be at least between 2 or 3. Many of the books suggest at least 2 touch points and some of the books suggest 3 touch points. But according to my experience, there should be at least 3 touch points on the trend line to consider it as a valid trend line. And so 3 touch points works perfectly. So let me give you an example. Let's go back in the past. And this one is not good. Yeah, this one looks good. Let me join. Create a trend line. Yeah, there is. Let me adjust it. There is 1, 2, 3 and 4 touch point. Greater than 3, it is a better. And you can also see there is a double bottom and it break trend line by breakaway gap, and again there was a retest of the trend line. See, you have to make your trade by multiple confirmation. Use all your knowledge of the technical analysis and combine it into your trade setup. Okay, I'm sure that you know the magic of rule number 3 in the field of technical analysis as well as in real world. For example, take a look at 3 keywords in BMW, 3 words in KFC, 3 laws of Newton's. Similarly, in technical analysis, there are 3 types of trend in the market: upward, downward and sideways. 3 types of gap: breakaway, runaway and exhaustion gap. 3 kinds of triangle pattern: ascending, descending and symmetrical triangle. So rule of 3 works great, and consider at least 3 touch points on the trend line. I think I have spent too much time on discussing the importance and deep roots of rule of 3. So let's get back to the topic. So let's move to the second parameter. First parameter was a touch point, and second parameter is drawing trend line by connecting wick of the candle or body of the candle. See, I have seen many of the traders draw trend line by connecting body of the candle. Even I draw in my past years, I draw trend line by connecting body of the candle, but it is not in correct way. So always draw the trend line by connecting wick of the candle, because it will help you to avoid and prevent false breakout in the market. Let me give you an example. Yeah, this can be a. Let me connect this point. You can see I am connecting the wick of the candles. I am connecting wick of the candles. Let me adjust it again. See, I am drawing the trend line by connecting wick of the candle, so it works best. And there are, I think, 4 touch points: 1, 2, 3 and 4. And fifth, it got breakout. It's a kind of false breakout and moved back with the support zone, and then again it got breakout. And see, this is the retest of the trend line. Okay, third parameter we will discuss now. Third parameter is about significance of the trend line. The significance of the trend line depends upon 2 factors. First factor, how longer the trend line is in effect, and second factor, how many times it has been tested. I know it is a little difficult, third parameter, so let me explain it. For example, the trend line which is in effect for 10 weeks will be more powerful as compared to the trend line which is in effect for 10 days. Time period plays an important role here. So higher the time frame, the more significance of the trend line becomes. Means higher time frame always rule. Let me take you to the monthly chart. This is the higher time frame trend line. 2001, 2, and let me draw trend line from here to here. Yeah, 1 point, 2 point, third touch, fourth touch, and there are four touch, and there is a kind of a breakout of the trend line, and then it moved back to the support zone. So this was a false breakout. This was a COVID-19 crash. So this trend line, the longer one, monthly chart trend line, will be given more significance as compared to the weekly chart trend line. These two, okay. And another factor was how many times the trend line has been tested. For example, the trend line which has been tested or have 9 touch points will be more powerful as compared to trend line which has touch points around 5. So higher the touch points, more significance of the trend line becomes. I hope you have understood this third parameter, significance of the trend line, most important. If not, then rewind the video and watch it 2 or 3 times so it becomes clear. Now we will move to the fourth parameter, slope of the trend line. This one is a really most important one. 45-degree trend line works best as a trend line because at this point price and time are in perfect balance. So never ignore 45-degree trend line. Let me repeat the statement. 45-degree trend line works best as a trend line because at this point price and time are in perfect balance, uh, and it will give you a offer you a high probability trading opportunities. So I will suggest you to take the notes whatever I am saying so you can recall it later. Let me show you a 45-degree trend line. Move to daily chart. Like to see on there. See, this is also almost like a 45-degree trend line. Here both price and time are in balance, so you have to be consider it in your setup while trading it. 45-degree trend line works best. And let me show another example. This is not a 45-degree trend line. Hmm. This also seems good. Let me draw trend line. Yeah, this is also approximately a 45-degree trend line. First touch point, two touch point, second touch point. There are more than many of the touches on the trend line. So 3, 4, 5. This was a kind of false breakout, but it came inside immediately in the resistance zone. 5, 6, and fourth time it got breakout. And there was again a trend line resistance. It created double bottom here, and then it moved like hell. So this was a crazy move. So 45-degree trend line works best. Never miss it. And another I will add it a trend line which is too steep, like 70-80-degree trend line, indicate that the rate of movement or speed is not likely to be sustained. I am sure you have seen movement after COVID crash. It was like 70-80-degree movement. Let me take it. 2020. Yeah, this one. Hmm. Let me zoom it. This was a almost 70-degree trend line. So this suggests that the movement, the speed at which the price is moving is not likely to sustain, and it came approximately for I think 38 retracement, near about 38 retracement. So you have to be pay attention when there is 70-degree angle because it is not likely to sustain. Okay. And there is one more thing I want to discuss: trend line which is too flat. Trend line which is too flat, like 20-30-degree trend line, indicate that trend is weak or gives you a kind of warning signal. Let me show you 20-30-degree trend line if I can find it. Let's go to the monthly chart. No, there is no kind of two flat trend line. Let me remove it. No. Let's go to the another stock, Tata Steel. You can see this one is approximately two steep trend line. Yeah, this is a steep trend line, two flat, not steep, two flat trend line, which indicate that trend is weak and is not likely to sustain, but it takes support from here and go like a crazy stuff. So that's it today for the guys. Stay connected with our channel. Till the time, see you, tata, bye bye.